BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me this could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near, they have to separate and prove they are one of the best teams in the country. They have a chance to do that here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Notre Dame's offense will come out first. And we get a look at C.J. Carr. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when you talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Gets it out fast. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Carr from the gun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses.
There's a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Direct snap. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? Fourth down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay.
Got it. No running room there as the defense has him surrounded. They bring him down short, and they'll get the ball back. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. It's complete to the right. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Bachmeier. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game.
Maybe some room here. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Trying to move them on the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. The injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system. All across college football, all quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He's got it again. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Running inside. It's Mobley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Carr. Pressure coming. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. And the timing just a hair off.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Phillips. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. The give on the option. Looks as if BYU will have a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Martin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It is deafening in here. Soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up. Down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Osborne. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable. He
might want another play. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Irish send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll run it again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaway.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They go to the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Here's Carr to throw. Here's the pressure. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to... Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a crease. It's Martin. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Complete. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over him. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. There he goes. Open it up. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Got his man in the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires deep on the run. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Caught over the middle. It's Buckmeyer. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. Here comes the heat. There he goes. Made a defender miss. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Buckmeyer. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he absolutely knew this was going to be a dogfight here today. With both teams undefeated this late in the season, he understands the quality of this opponent. He told his guys in the locker room, we have to separate ourselves, and it starts now. I'll let you know how that develops here on the sidelines in the 3rd quarter. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll move the tight end. Caught in the backfield, it's Casper. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football. Great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Quick completion on the out route. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On the run, it's Walton. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They feed him again. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands. So
touchdown, Fighting Irish! And that one will give him the lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Makes a grab deep. Open spaces. He's at the top. Touchdown, Cougars. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running inside. It's Osborne.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. With the draw, it's Walton. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On the move, it's Walton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Makes the catch. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Phillips. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Run inside. It's Martin. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got him in the flat. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
BYU with the 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Phillips. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And down he goes back at the 3.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Martin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Carr. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
So now it's 2nd and long. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Martin. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Makes a catch at the 10. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rank. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Here's Carr to throw. Snags it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. The run inside. It's Walton. There's some room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. On the move at the 30. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Osborne. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, 1st downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the...
Makes a catch! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the 2-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. At the 40, there he goes. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Martin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, turning it on!
Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's 1st down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding